recording. Whoop.
Yeah, keep the light on me. Okay, for this video, as you can see, it's very dark out. I'm going to try to get some still photos of these muzzle devices. I got 4 of them. This is on my 40 and it is empty, and I'm going to kind of get in here closer. And you can see how it's 1 hole for the bullet, and then this one I think has like 8. I don't know if you can see that very good, but some have 6. So we're going to see if we can get any flash out of these. Now this is the 40, so I'm not really think I'm going to get one out of this, but we're going to start with my 300 blackout over here. So, and then we'll see what happens. And what happened is everything went wrong. This is video here was taken by the infrared nighttime scope, the ATN, as you can see down in the bottom corner. It's set up about 35 yards out because it's a minimum of 3 times zoom on it. And you can see the 300 blackout there, and I'm trying to set up the Nikon D7100, and my brothers are there and trying to get it zoomed in and stuff. Things didn't go as well as I would have hoped, but we did do okay. So I'm going to cut some of this video out. This first shot here, this is from the 300 blackout. This is probably the best of the 5 shots that we got out of it. And you can kind of make out, the blast coming out through the center, but see those dim little things? That's those ports that are coming out forwards, you know. But with a 16-inch barrel, and I'm assuming just a less powder charge than a standard 223, there just was not much muzzle flash at all on this thing. And the upper right corner, you can see that bright red light. That's actually the infrared light. Now, about 10 minutes into the video, a little less than 10 minutes, just before we got the next rifle set up, for some reason that light died on us and I didn't notice it. And so our night scope videoing did not come out very good either. So now this next still, this is from the 40 caliber rifle. Now this is also a 16-inch barrel. And you can see there must have been like a bad powder charge, extra powder charge. There's something streaming out of there, and you can kind of make a little bit of glow. But the next 5 rounds were just pretty much like this, nothing. We could not make out any blast at all out of it. So, but I expected not to see too much of that with this little tiny 40 caliber. Now this is the 308 Savage, and now you're starting to see something. Now this has a 20-inch barrel, and I have that muzzle device that has that weird porting, and you can kind of see the porting causing a little cone effect coming out over the blast here. With the main blast in front on the right hand side, and that little cone looks almost like a shot glass coming out, covering it up. Next photo, not as defined as the last one, and I'm not sure why. It might have something to do with, as the barrel gets hot, I get less, the different shooting. The first shots always seem to be brighter than the follow-ups. It's kind of weird. So anyway, this is also the 308, and then there's a couple more of this one, but you can still see kind of the blast coming out. You can see you can see the little dots at the top and bottom in the middle bright part. It's forcing out. Now this next shot is a little bit more dramatic. This is a 223 16-inch barrel with the muzzle device. Again, it's the same one, basically the same one I have on all rifles. 3 of them are from the same manufacturer, which I think are out of business now, called Illuminite. And the one on the 40 caliber was one from Kaw Valley, that's K-A-W Valley. But anyway, you can really see that cone effect in this one too, and how it's like enveloping the main blast. Now also there seems to be some unburnt powder or burning powder, that line coming off, shooting off to the right. That is not the bullet, that is something burning out there. So again, on the second shot, you can see it's not as dramatic. You can still see the blast pretty good. The initial blast wave is on the right, and then this coning effect. And the third shot, again, almost identical to the second shot. Now at this point, because when I'm looking at the little tiny 2.5-inch screen, 3-inch screen, whatever it is on my Nikon D7100, I can't see much of a difference going on in these things. So I decided to take the muzzle device off and take a shot with it off. And this is with it off. You can see there's a dramatic change between the two. Just incredible. Here's the last shot again, and this is with the muzzle device, and this is without it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.